So, how to calculate the right deficit for you. And yes, that's important for you. It's going to be different for everyone else. Today, we're diving into a topic that so many people are getting wrong, and it's holding them back from real results: calorie deficits. You've probably heard the phrase eat less, move more. Eat less, move more while eating more protein. But let me tell you right now, that's not enough. If you've tried cutting calories before, felt tired, hangry, stuck on a plateau, this video is going to change how you look at fat loss for good. Stick around because we're breaking down exactly what a proper calorie deficit is, how to do it safely, and how to actually make it sustainable. Very important since all the rage is about calorie deficits, which is one of the three factors extremely important for fat loss. So, what is a calorie deficit and why it works? All right, let's start with the basics. Got some building blocks somewhere. A calorie deficit happens when you consume fewer calories than your body burns. This forces your body to pull from stored energy, usually fat, to make up the difference. Sounds simple, right? But here's where people mess it up. Yes, I know, hard to believe we mess up simple shit. They either cut too much too fast, or they don't realize how many calories they're actually eating, or you could be cutting too much altogether. Your body needs energy just to stay alive, for breathing, blinking, digestion, brain function, the shit that you don't recognize that your body's doing. All of that requires energy. That's your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. When you add in your movements, your workouts, walking around, that becomes your TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. Tongue twister. Try saying that 10 times fast. To lose weight, your intake has to be below your TDEE, not your BMR. Your BMR is what you essentially need to stay alive, to function, while your TDEE is what your maintenance is as far as holding on to fat, losing fat, gaining weight. So you want to focus on that TDEE instead when we're looking at what we're going to be eating. So, how to calculate the right deficit for you. And yes, that's important for you. It's going to be different for everyone else. So, we're going to have to do some math. Don't worry, it's simple. I like keeping shit simple because you can't mess up simple. Use a TDEE calculator online. Enter your stats, your age, your weight, height, and your activity level. And yes, we need to be fucking honest with ourselves. Not the activity level we wish we had, but what we are doing consistently. Once you have that, let's say your TDEE says it's 2,500 calories. You want to subtract 15 to 20%. That's safe and effective deficit. In this case, going to 2,000 to 2,125 calories per day. If that's still too much math for you, you literally can just subtract 200 to 500. That's enough to lose about 1 to 2 pounds per week, which is still a healthy sweet spot. Now, if you go too low, say dropping from 2,500 to 1,200 calories, your body will crash. Your metabolism will slow down. You'll fucking lose muscle and you'll feel miserable. So don't slash and burn, cut gently. There's a reason why they're saying a death by 1,000 cuts. Those small cuts take you far and does a lot more damage than just burning at a large level. I even did this myself just to show you guys. I have my maintenance at 3,300 calories, cut, even slowly cut to 2,700 and even further down to 2,300 calories. My size, me eating at that is a drastic cut. I lost weight. So I was just focused on weight loss, did that without a doubt. I lost large amounts of muscle, gained a lot of fat, and if I would have just focused on the scale, I would have not have known any of that shit at all. And I even was eating my protein consistently throughout that large of a cut. But once I even went back closer to that minus 200 to 500 range, eating around 3,000 calories, my fat dropped again. My muscle went back up. So it's that simple. If I want to cut and feel miserable and just, oh, but the scale says, oh, but I'm losing weight on the scale, fine, be fucking miserable and do that. But if you want to lose fat, keep your muscle and enjoy what you look at in the mirror, we got to do this shit the right way. So here are some common calorie deficit mistakes. Let's talk about the mistakes that kill progress in a deficit. Mistake one, drastically cutting carbs or fats. I know there's high fat diets or high carb diets, but you don't cut one of them out altogether. Your body needs all three macronutrients. It needs protein, carbs, and fats, especially during fat loss. If you're not being a bodybuilder, you have no reason to carb cycle. Cutting a food group entirely leads to cravings, binges, and burnouts, which we want to keep the fat loss for good. Burning out don't help shit. Mistake number two, not tracking accurately. Healthy doesn't mean low calorie. Avocados are great foods. Peanut butter and oils, they're all great, but they're super easy to overeat. And plus, you don't count every time when you make something with peanut butter if you ate at the spoon or if you took a bite here, took a bite there. If you're eyeballing, you're overeating without even realizing it. Those shits add up. Talk about gentle cuts. You're gently tossing shit onto your calories. And mistake number three, not eating enough protein. Protein helps preserve muscle during the fat loss. It keeps you full longer. Aim for 0.7 to 0.1 grams of protein per pound of body weight. There's a reason in nutrition and fitness that all the shit is in a scale. You have to do what's right for you. 0.7 could be great for you. 1.1 is great for me. Don't do exactly what I do, hoping to get what I've gotten done. You have to listen to your body and adjust accordingly. How to make it sustainable and not miserable. Now let's talk about how to make your deficit actually stick. Tip one, focus on volume eating. Fill up on low calorie, high volume foods like leafy greens, vegetables, berries, lean protein sources, and soups. Me personally, spinach is great. Can eat that with everything, and you can toss in a shit ton of that and have it not kill your deficit. You can eat a lot more foods just like that and still stay in your deficit. Step tip two, strength training is key. Don't just do cardio. Lifting weight helps preserve muscle, which keeps your metabolism high, and more muscle means you burn more calories when you're at rest. And when you're doing that, you're keeping that fat burning process going. That's what we want. We want to stay in that fat burning process during fat loss. It's tip number three, take breaks. Yes, really, take some fucking breaks every 8 to 12 weeks. Take a diet break at maintenance. This helps reset your hormones, reduce stress, and makes long-term fat loss more achievable. You want to go on the cut just as long as you're going to be on maintenance and keep that balance. You don't want to go on a cut for a year, take a break for 8 weeks, cut for a year. Fuck no, it's not going to work. And finally, sleep and stress matter. If you're only sleeping 4 hours a night and running on cortisol and coffee, energy drinks, your body's going to fight fat loss. You need to prioritize rest just like you do your workouts and stalking your fucking exes. So how to tell if it's working without obsessing over it? Here's the deal. The scale is one tool, not the whole story. Like I said, if we want to focus solely on just losing weight, go for it. But if you want to have the whole picture about how you look and how you feel, watch for these signs instead. You're losing inches, or your clothes fit better, your energy and mood are stable, you're getting stronger in the gym, and you're not starving 24/7. The weight is coming off slowly but consistently. Remember, fat loss is not fast. It's slow as shit. And it's not supposed to be fast. If you're losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, you're doing it right. If we're losing a shit ton of weight, you don't know if that's from the weight loss you're doing. You don't know if that's from stress. You don't know if that's water weight. We don't need to chase perfection. We need to chase progress. And that consistent drop is something that we can measure and progress that we can continue to work towards. So there you have it. The proper way to do a calorie deficit, not extreme, not trendy, just smart, science-backed, and sustainable. I feel like that last word needs a little bit more. It's fucking sustainable. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling me your biggest nutrition struggle. I'd love to cover it in a future video. And remember, the goal is to feel good, look good, and live better for life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.